Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth and if you're new, welcome. I wanted to share a couple updates in my sewing room. Today in my typical size sewing room, which is a real blessing, I haven't always had a sewing room. I have a couple little things I added, and to my miniature sewing room in my dollhouse, I thought I'd share some updates there. Let's get started. My sewing room is at the end of a hall, and I am very fortunate to have a dedicated area for my sewing and crafting. It used to be in the dining room, which was also great because I could almost cook and sew at the same time, and I enjoyed being able to kind of multitask. It's a little bit more difficult with the room being away from the kitchen, but this is what I'm working on. I'm starting the new block for the friendly sampler. There's a playlist for all of the blocks, and the next block will be applique. I had some cabinets installed a while back that I can hide all of my fabric, and I am happy about that because I am not good about putting fabric away neatly. I have little buckets and the fabric goes in there. I bought these cushions recently from IKEA. The old cushions were not good and they were not pretty. The green was great, just, very functional, but I do like to go to yard sales and thrift stores. And yesterday on my bike ride, I found a yard sale with these old antique rugs that are great on my chairs. And they also had this really sweet little shelf that I loved. I wasn't sure where I would put it, but here it is in my sewing room with a couple of little knickknacks in my sewing room. I really love that little shelf. Next to my cupboard here, I put some command hooks for my rulers, so they're kind of out of sight when you walk in, but that's a good place for my rulers. And then this little quilt I made a while back, and it's been hanging here a little bit, but I wanted to show you this is where I hide my needles, or I store the needles that I frequently use. They're just easy access, and they don't get mixed in with my pins, I should say, and the thread. I like leaving thread on the needle, and it doesn't get in my way when I'm picking needle or pins off of my pin cushions. That was a mouthful. Here's the friendly sampler again, and as we go on, I want to show you the dollhouse I've been working on. My husband's on a long hiking trip, and while he's gone, I thought I would spend some time working on this little house. I have a couple new pieces of furniture. The green cupboard right there was just raw wood, pine or balsa wood that I painted. I'm not sure about the green. I wanted green, and I'm not sure I love that hue of green, but that's the green that I had in my little box of paints, and I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Here's the bathroom, and I also painted a little stool to go in front of that sink. And you can see those little toothbrushes are so cute. They came with toothpaste that I need to figure out where to put the toothpaste. But that bathroom is coming along. The kitchen's kind of a mess. We need all of our appliances in here, and hopefully they will come along soon. I'm not sure about the wallpaper, and all of the papers here are sort of removable. I used double-sided tape in case I changed my mind for some of the flooring that I added here. And here's the bedroom that we've visited before when I made quilts and sheets for the bed. And I did find in the kids' toys when I was cleaning up a cradle. So I have a cradle that I painted to make it look more rustic, I guess. It was ugly white plastic, and it needs a mattress and a quilt, so I need to get busy on that. And last but not least, we have the sewing room. I painted this little chair when I was painting furniture, and I made the rug on this channel, and oh, I painted this little shelf here. I just think it's so cute. I love that red shelf. And I did recently acquire an ironing board and iron, and you can see the scraps back there in the corner. This is a fun room that I've been having fun decorating and adding little items to. Thanks for joining me here in my sewing room, and I'll see you next time.